bless this beat.
All these damn chains, modern slavery. But this ain't 1800, so they pay me. Yeah, shaking my demons off, dipping my dreams in sauce.
I have proven that racism doesn't exist, and it has never existed. And I grew up on a plantation down in Alabama. I grew up under the Jim Crow laws, and I realized that racism is a made-up word by the children of the lie in order to control the children of good.
What'd you say?
Do you remember when the Tea Party rallies were happening?
I generally remember, yeah.
There were no violence.
That's
None.
not true. There was
Zero.
plenty of violence.
Oh, yeah, no. You know what? No. Yeah.
I shouted my message. My intention was to speak my political opinion and leave peacefully. I was immediately assaulted by the crowd. They turned very angry and belligerent.
This is the story that has me fired up tonight, and it should get the attention of every American. Now, just before the senatorial debate last night in Kentucky, a campaign worker for Rand Paul assaulted a woman by kicking her in the head after she was taken down to the ground by another man, kind of like a gang fight. Welcome to the season of 2010, the election season. Here is the shocking videotape. You won't believe it.
There are more women sexually harassing men than women. But
really? And on what statistic do you base that?
Just reality of knowing what's going on, hearing the stories.
So you're just making that up. Okay.
Hearing the stories around the country. Just look around you, you'll see it.
So, what does Pastor Peterson say?
Let's see what he's proud of.
Say a hurricane is about to destroy the city you live in. 2 questions. What would you do? What would you do if you were black? Sadly, the 2 questions don't have the same answer. And then he goes on to say that the smart white folks of New Orleans left, and the dumb black folks stayed behind, and they had it coming. You think I'm exaggerating? He says, if black folks want to blame someone for this tragedy, they only need to look in the mirror. Okay, but wait. We're just warming up. We're just warming up.
God.
He said, quote, when 75% of New Orleans residents had left the city, it was primarily immoral, welfare-pampered blacks that stayed behind and waited for the government to bail them out. Did you get that?
Oh, my God.
He said it was primarily immoral, welfare-pampered blacks that stayed behind. So it was immoral to get wiped out by Hurricane Katrina and not have the government come and help you like it's supposed to. The whole point of the government is so that we work together to help each other.
Yes, sir,
but he's not done yet.
He's not done.
No. Here's Pastor Peterson, a man that Sean Hannity is proud to know for many years now and be a member of his group on. He says, quote, about 5 years ago in a debate before the National Association of Black Journalists, I stated that if whites were to just leave the United States and let blacks run the country, they would turn America into a ghetto within 10 years. The audience, shall we say, disagreed with me strongly. Now I have to disagree with me. I gave blacks too much credit. It took a mere 3 days for blacks to turn the Superdome and the Convention Center into ghettos rampant with theft, rape, and murder. To say that Reverend Peterson's comments are racist is to vastly understate it, right? I mean,
Yeah, spacious.
And it's not even about racism. It's about being ignorant. Okay, it's about saying things that don't make any sense at all.